A convicted killer is on the run after a mistake allowed him to walk out of the Clayton County Jail.
Clayton Guzman left the jail nearly 2 weeks ago, and tonight he could be anywhere. This mugshot is from 2022, taken just a day after his girlfriend was found strangled to death in their bathtub.
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn live tonight outside of the Clayton County Jail. So, Cody, how in the world did this happen?
Well, Ron and Jennifer, Christina Grayson says she was told it was a coding error by a sheriff's office employee that allowed the man accused of killing her daughter to walk out of this jail a free man. Now, she lives in Florida, and I spoke to her just a few hours ago over the phone.
Seeing what he did to Delilah, I would say that the public is in imminent danger.
Christina Grayson referring to Clayton Guzman.
Mr. Guzman took the life of my daughter, Delilah Grayson. She was 19 years old.
A horrific crime.
After he strangled the life out of her,
Inside the Riverdale apartment Guzman and Grayson shared.
he picked her up off of the floor and put her in the bathtub and shut the door so he could figure a way out.
Grayson's body was found August 7th, 2022. The following day, Guzman was arrested, charged with murder. Fast forward to October 2024.
We went to trial October 21st.
Convicted and sentenced on October 25th.
He had been sentenced to 30 years with the possibility of parole, 30 years to life.
Nearly 6 months later,
I was contacted about 3:08 p.m. yesterday that the error had occurred.
and a big one.
They see that he was let go in the system on March the 27th, 2025.
Guzman allowed to walk out of jail.
How does this happen? You know,
And why did it take so long?
I was notified 11 days after the release. He could be in my backyard. Like, I am petrified for my life. I mean, obviously a life didn't mean a thing to him. He didn't blink twice. He left her there by herself.
What's wild about all of this is the sheriff's office has still not put out any public alert about a convicted killer walking out of this jail into this neighborhood. Tonight, the U.S. Marshal Service confirms they are assisting in this manhunt. And just literally about an hour and a half ago, the DA telling me they are extremely disappointed with the sheriff's office employee, saying they worked for 3 years to get this to court and convict Guzman to get this family justice, only to find out yesterday that he's now out and running the streets. Live in Jonesboro, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
Yeah, Cody, a frustrating and frightening situation there. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, this is not the first time this has happened at the Clayton County Jail. In February of last year, you might remember a Fulton County murder suspect being held at the jail after a hearing walked out the front door. Zion Shaka was charged in connection to a murder in 2020. He was eventually recaptured in June. He remains locked up in Fulton County tonight.